Hello there. How y'all doing? All right. It's time for me to get my hair done. I feel like, let's see. How y'all doing? Hello. I hope my connection is okay. I hope you guys can hear me. How's everybody doing today? Hello. All right, y'all. So we are in, today is a day that's the moon governs. And the moon just moved into Cancer. It's like at the 1st degree of Cancer. And we are in an eclipse and we're in a Mercury retrograde. And the energy is about to start changing really rapidly. I'm really hoping that you guys are doing your rituals and doing your practices to take care of yourself right now, because the energy is about to shift in a big way towards the feminine. We've been watching it breaking down. Oh, hi, Kimberly. How are you? Yeah, that was so nice. That was nice. Thank you for saying hello. But we've been watching the energy break down, and the breakdown shows up in these external experiences that are crisis, that are anchored in crisis, right? We've been having them for years, but when we had Corona, that was like, oh shit, it's about to change. I remember when Corona hit, I remember sitting on my sofa and saying out loud to the Creator, I cannot see over something. Like, there's something that I can't see over, and I feel terrified. And I remember just sitting and going like my energy couldn't get bigger to see, like if you have a high view, my energy couldn't get over Corona. And then the coronavirus hit. And the thing that was so fascinating about that experience for me, I had been coaching a couple who was getting married at the time. And I had been coaching them like with rituals to, rather than like, what are the practices you're going to do in your relationship, right? So I was coaching them to do moon practices together and, set intentions together, and what were their goals going to be together. And so when Corona came, I remember calling her saying, are you going to cancel your wedding? And feeling like, damn, I hope, like, it was threatening, right? And she was like, no, I'm going to keep going. Like, they had just said, close the world down, and maybe her wedding was like 2 days later. And we had done all the rituals at the beach, and I'm telling y'all, we walked in that church. It was 300 people. She fucking got married. It was amazing. And I kept checking in with her later. Nobody got COVID. Oh, it's called Corona, right? I'm calling it Corona. It's called COVID, right? Nobody got COVID. Nobody out of all of nobody got COVID. And I remember just being like, what is happening? Like, did that happen? Right? Like, it happened that all of us were there and everybody around me is talking about COVID, and I just sat in a space with 300 people and none of us got COVID. Okay. Like, okay. The rituals are really fucking working. Like, that was it. The rituals are working. So I'm sharing that story to say that the world is changing. And the world that we used to be in really allowed us to be disconnected from the inside to the outside. Like, we got to move through the world on somebody else's clock and rhythm and time. And so we didn't have to rely on ourselves. We didn't have to understand our connection to nature. We didn't have to understand how to heal ourselves, because we were taught all these other things that are so false. But now the world is changing, and the astrology right now is really a shift. Like, it's going to be like a wide, if you're driving real fast, and then you got to make a turn, like, that's what the astrology is about to do. And I hope y'all can feel it, and I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves. That's it. I hope y'all are doing what you need to do, because it's what it's going to do. It's going to shake off all the stuff that isn't necessary, right? And so what's going to really be impacted is our relationships with other people. The places where we are holding resentments and fear and an inability to really be ourselves, those relationships are going to have to go. They're going to have to go. And the reason why is because the feminine, we have to allow the feminine to emerge. We've been functioning in this externalized patriarchal way of being where everything is about money, and the people who have the most money have the most everything, and the people who are all these separate ridiculous notions about what's good and bad. Everything has been turned upside down, right? But this motherfucker's about to turn upside right, like, and it's gonna shake off all the lies. Can y'all feel it, or do I sound crazy to y'all? And here's the thing: if I sound crazy, okay, I don't know what to say, but there is a big reality shift happening, and the shift is from externalizing all of our, what are people going to think, and all this externalized stuff that we do, all of that is about to be not even available. I'm telling y'all, like, this external, the way we have been relying on external things and not trusting ourselves and doubting ourselves and comparing ourselves and competing with other people, and all that external stuff is about to be really, it's gonna all come to a head. And so it's really important right now, the feminine, right? So when I say the feminine, I don't mean women, but I also do mean women, right? So it's wherever you lean. And most of us as women have been so externalized. We work hard. We take care of the kids. We thinking about everybody. We got everybody on our minds but ourselves. And that is not going to work anymore. And the reason why is because it was upside down with the masculine leading. The masculine is not the lead, y'all. And the masculine is only half of the game, but everything comes from the feminine. So when you focus in the feminine, you're getting the masculine and the feminine. And the feminine has been so externalized for thousands of years now that our whole reality is built on nothing, because it's not from the inside out. So the reality has to collapse because it doesn't have any foundation. So the feminine has to wake up. You've got to start doing your internal work. You've got to start asking yourselves about what you're doing and why you're doing and what's motivating you and all that. And what I see that we are, so here's the thing, we're in the dark ages. And one of the things that we must stop doing is we must stop judging ourselves. We must stop judging ourselves. There is no one way to be. Everybody is not going to be fucking for you. Some things are going to fit for you and some things don't. And it don't have to be no reason why, y'all. It just ain't. It just doesn't. I just can't. We're just not. And it's okay, because the energy doesn't lie. The energy is either an affinity or it's not. It's as simple as that. And if you don't have affinity with people that you have once had affinity with any longer, do your best to just have grace for everybody. Don't judge them. Don't judge you, and let it go. We are living through some shit that's unbelievable. We are living through something. It is real, you guys. So you're going to have to let people off the hook. And if it is affinity, then go for it. If it does work and it feels right, then go in and literally get clear about but don't do that old bullshit. Don't do that. We need women. Here's the thing that really needs to happen. And most women are afraid of this. Women need to be willing to trust themselves, because we are the conduit for the divine. We are the conduit for the divine. We are the portal from the heavens to this earth realm. And that's why the world is fucked up, because women haven't been trusting ourselves. We've been trusting the external. We've been asking for permission and believing it. We've been externalizing the energy too much. And that is a problem, you guys. That is why everything is fucked up, because we have been externalizing everything. We have fucked up reality. And I'm using that language because we get it, but it's what it's supposed to be. We needed to have this experience. We needed to have it. But we're so reliant on having a partner and how much money they got. And we're not fucking thinking about who we are. And then we go, but God, I'm being obedient to God. No, you fucking are God. You are God. And yes, you need to listen to the connection, but there is no one fucking above you. And all the ways I watch myself externalize. So you got to learn to trust yourself, because there is no one above you. There is not a human being on this planet that didn't come from a woman. So who is above you? But you think nothing of yourself, so you think that somebody else is above you. There is no one above you. And if you can't see it, it's because you haven't healed yourself. It's because you haven't healed yourself. And what do you need to heal? Your mind, your perception. That's why you got to go into nature and understand. Like, I fucking watch nature. I watch it so that I can understand how I'm meant to function. I talk to the trees. And ask, give me your wisdom, show me, because I need to really be able to see what's really going on. And the world that we perceive with our eyes is not real, y'all. I'm not going to say it no motherfucking again. The world that we perceive with our eyes is not real. Most people are showing you a mask. The world is masked. Nature is where it really is. Nature, you've got to go to nature, and nature will rewire your brain. That's why I have the moon cycles, so that we can follow the tides of nature. It's already happening in our bodies, but because our minds were so fucked up with the food we eat and the music we drink and the ideas and Christianity and politics, we're giving our power away to all of that stuff. And none of it has any care for you. People are going to vote for people who would then say, you can't fuck who you want to fuck. What the hell is that? You got to have a baby. You can't even have access to birth control. What? Like, you're going to vote for that? Like, you don't need permission to have dominion over your body. You don't need dominion. You don't need anybody to give you permission to say, I don't want anything in my womb right now. I ask my womb to release it. And I'm going to drink some tea and my womb is going to release it, because I have dominion over my body. Your body is alive. Your body is listening to you. Your body is willing to obey you. But your mind is so disconnected from your body, you don't even know what your body is trying to tell you. You don't know what you want. You don't have a clue. You don't. That's why I'm saying you got to really do the work. Most of us just want a fucking man, and then when we get a fucking man, that's what we think. We want a man, then we get one. 3 months later, we mad because of something, because it's not him. I'm telling you, no man, no human man can fulfill the deepest desire of any woman. It's not fucking possible. It's not possible. And until you get that it's not possible, you will continue to be disappointed from one to the next. The desire that you have inside of you is for a deep connection to the Creator, to the God power that is within you. It's lying dormant. You are not listening. So you keep going from one nigga to the next. And I don't use the N word, so I forgive myself right now. But you keep going. Even the white girls are going from one nigga to the next. They fighting over him because they feel like God. They do. They do. And they are an aspect of God. But you created that motherfucker. So he ain't your God. He is not your God. You created him. He came out of a woman's womb. He cannot be your God. Anything that comes out of you cannot be the God of you. Do you understand me? Anything that comes out of you cannot be the God of you. Get clear. And so, what I watch myself do it. A man, he smell good, he look good, and I just, and there goes all my power. And there goes all my power because it feels good. But that's your body and your pleasure that he's penetrating. That's your feeling. That's your energy. He didn't bring you anything. He's just pointing you to yourself. We got to get this. If we don't get this, we're fucked. We've got to get it. We've got to get it. So, what's being required of us right now? The moon cycles are about to turn directions. They've been going new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon. Now they're about to start going full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon, full moon, new moon. And it is going to be so significant for us to really go inside. Like, you cannot overstep your own voice. If this isn't being recorded, I'm going to throw my phone out the window. You cannot overstep your own voice. You've got to learn to trust yourself, because the creator, first of all, I want to say the creator is not outside of you. You wouldn't be a woman if the creator was outside of you. So when I say God, I know it's, to me, when I hear myself say it, sometimes I feel like I'm talking about something, and there is something out there. There is a greater force. But it doesn't matter about that. All that matters is the creator that you are, and it's in you. You are imbued with the power of God. You are imbued with the power of the goddess. Your heart is beating, your breath, your frequency, your energy. You can create. Everything about you is creative. That's why he's called the creator. Right? Because everything about you is creative. Your thoughts are creating, you're right. Your subconscious, all that's creative. And it's wired in you. You don't have to do anything to make it happen. It's in your wiring. It's in who you are. It's in your blueprint, right? So we need women to start coming to the blueprint, to get clear about what they're doing and stop looking to external things. We can come together. We can support one another. We need one another. We need to learn from one another. That's the thing about us as women. We must learn from one another. Where men are not like that, as women, we need to learn from one another, right? So we can come together to learn how to become really loyal to ourselves. How to become really loyal, because God, the creator in you, needs you to not give a fuck about what the person next to you is doing, so you can just be yourself, because the thing that needs to come through you is necessary. And if you're fucking looking on somebody else's paper, then you're gonna have the wrong fucking answers for you. We need you to be yourself. And nobody else has the fucking answer to that. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you're looking at everybody, you've got to get comfortable enough to be willing to be yourself. So like I said, we can come together and I can tell you how I've done it and what I'm doing and teach you, but then you've got to find that for yourself, because God needs you to be yourself. That is the thing that has to be understood. So all this performative shit that we do, it's a distraction. It is a distraction. And we're on the verge of something else in the world right now. And we need women. I'm telling y'all, we need y'all to go sit the fuck down and get your marching orders. You must go get your marching orders. Everyone, you need it, because if we can't all come together with our gift, then we're all fucking handicapped. Do you understand? So this is the way that we can get women, because women care so much about what everybody fucking thinks about them. Then go do what you need to do and bring your power back to the whole. Do you fucking understand what I'm saying? Care about it in a way that actually makes a difference. Care about it in a way that actually can get us some progress. Become yourself. Don't care about what purse you're carrying. Don't even care about like that Halle girl song. She said, you ever wonder who's fucking your man? Who gives a fuck who's fucking your man? It really doesn't matter. I promise y'all, under the conditions of what the world is right now, it doesn't matter who's fucking your man. If you got a man that's fucking somebody else and he ain't truthful, he really ain't your man, and you don't have a lot of time to deal with that. You need to go focus on yourself. You need to go get with yourself. So it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. I promise you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are doing what the fuck you are meant to be doing. And here's what I know. I know that I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing. I know it. I have done the work. I know that if I wasn't here saying what I'm saying, you guys wouldn't have everything you need. I know that my voice matters. And so this is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I was created to do. I know that. And I've been preparing for it for years. I have been preparing for this since I was very young. You have something to do, and you don't compare to anybody, don't nothing. You could wake up tomorrow and know what it is and didn't know what it was, right? Don't compare yourself to me. Do not compare yourself to me. I'm saying you got to get yours, because I need you to tell me the next step. I need you to tell me the next step. We got babies coming. Come on, you guys. We got to get on it. You got to listen to yourself and get loyal to yourself. And we need to start. And here's the thing, like, sometimes that means you getting loyal to yourself is going to have you be married and, devoted to family. Absolutely. But you heard it from your higher self. And then you know that it's what you're here to do. But you have to test yourself to know that you're not in your ego ass bullshit. Because every fucking woman wants to be married and pregnant, and I get it. I was married and pregnant. I did it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And we need that. But unless that's what you are meant to be doing, it's not for fucking everybody right now. Relationship with yourself is the most primary thing that you need right now. With yourself, because you have to be able to listen to yourself. You have to be able to know, oh, that's my ego. Oh, that's my God self. Oh, that's my mother's voice. Oh, that's my fear. Oh, that's my sadness. Oh, that you have to be able to discern who's fucking talking. And most of us can't right now. Most of us are listening to food or sexual urges, or, we have so many things running us that don't have any real power or value or necessity. And we are not, so we're fucking it up. We're fucking it up. So it's okay though. It's okay. We're not holding any grudges. We're not holding any grudges. We're falling down and we're getting up and we're starting again. And it's as simple as that. All right, y'all. I don't really have any classes to join right now, but you guys can book readings. Come book your natal chart readings, your new moon, full moon readings. What's going on? Mercury retrograde, right? You guys can come book readings, and I'm happy to support you any way that I can. My clients are thriving. Let me tell you, the world is collapsing and my clients are thriving. And I just am like, I'm so happy that I trusted myself. I'm so happy that I learned the astrology. I'm so happy that I listen. I'm so happy that I fast. I'm so happy that I do the things I need to do to attune my ear to the seasons, to the tuning of the frequencies, to the sounds of the sun. I can hear it. I can see it. And now I can help. I can help. And so I'm here to help. And I know others who are here to help. I have a community of us who we are the helpers. We are the ones who are here to help. But you got to get your shit together. If you can't help yourself, you can't help anybody else. All right. Peace and blessings. I love y'all. Bye.